Hey everyone,
It's Nick.
and Dr. J, your posture and movement professionals here at Got Your Back Total Health in Washington, D.C. We're here to talk to you about how to stay healthy and pain-free while you work from home.
So obviously this pandemic has caused lots of the population to be out of the office and working from home. This typically means less movement throughout the day or spending more time in poor posture, leading to pain and injury.
So while obviously here at Got Your Back, we can help with gentle movement training, chiropractic, nutrition, and all those types of things in the clinic, we're all about educating and empowering our patients to continue healthy habits at home outside of the clinic.
While working from home has its downsides, like maybe causing some new aches and pains, it also has some awesome upsides, like the ability to design your workspace to optimize your posture and your overall health.
So let's chat through a few ways that you can optimize your space and learn to work from home pain-free. All right, so the first thing to think about is our body doesn't really love stillness too much. So sitting in one position for 8 hours a day, probably not ideal, even if it's a more ideal position. So as we talk through all these different positions, keep in mind that it's best to cycle through different positions throughout your day. Spend some time standing, sometimes sitting, sometimes kneeling, and so on. Sitting has been demonized in our society, and while it can lead to some issues, it doesn't really have to. Correct sitting can actually be a great way to spend some of our time working from home. And the question really is, what does correct sitting look like? Does it look like this? Probably not, right? So being curled in that position and flexed and stressing the spine this way it's just like giving in to gravity. So this can actually damage disc tissue, ligament tissue, and all kinds of things like that. But think about where your head is rather than anything else. Think about bringing your head up over your spine. At Got Your Back, we talk about putting your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Use your tongue as a muscle to push your head up into the proper position. Put your screen out in front of you with the bottom half of the screen at your eye level so that you can gaze up onto the horizon and above. This is also going to change the way that the spine sits onto your butt bones and help to increase and improve the lumbar curvature. You can see now that Nick is using the yoga ball. This allows for a lot of mobilization in here or the need for stability. So it's a really great idea to have a yoga ball in your house so that you can switch it up to something that your core and your spine actually really have to work for.
Okay guys, now let's talk about standing. So standing desks are all the rage and they can be a great thing. However, like we mentioned, if you spend all day standing, it will likely lead to pain and injury as well. So how can we properly use a standing desk? So obviously you see Dr. J here, his eyes are on the screen that's a little bit above eye level. It's keeping his head over his shoulders, over his pelvis, which is great. We can also put some kind of softer mat on the floor. We can even use what's called a Naboso mat, which kind of activates all the nerves on the bottom of your feet. We also want the weight distributed in our feet. So we don't want our pelvis to be shifting too much side to side, kind of hanging on all the ligaments of our hip capsule.
Lying on the floor is one of our favorites here at Got Your Back. We call it tummy time, and it's what we do most of the time when we're babies. The issue is that most of us sit here like this with our spines flexed forward and our heads and eyes looking down below the horizon. This is extremely stressful on the system. So what we want to do is put ourselves in a much healthier position. It might not be comfortable at first because you may not have done this since you were a baby. So this should help you improve your lumbar curve, improve the curve of your neck as well. And it's going to put your posture and your spine in a much healthier position. And so another thing that you might want to consider is also putting a pillow underneath your laptop. So you can see how Nick has his keyboard here at a different angle so that the laptop is at a higher position. Because if it was just on the floor, his gaze would be towards the floor.
And for that same reason, you can also get a sitting desk, which is just a short little table. You can put your laptop on there and have a little Bluetooth keyboard on the ground to accomplish the same thing.
And don't forget to get your movement breaks in during the day, something we at Got Your Back call our move mentality, or living a movement-filled life. Whether that's a walk every hour, rolling around on the floor every half hour, doing some gentle yoga or getting out in nature away from your screen.
We always recommend a Bluetooth keyboard and mouse to help make sure your workspace is as ergonomic as possible. And we never actually recommend using your laptop on your lap because the EMFs or electromagnetic frequencies are very strong, and to have that right at the groin area has been shown to cause infertility issues, low sperm count, ovarian cancer, lots of issues. So always have your laptop up on a desk or obviously in a standing desk.
Next time you're working from home, give these options a try. Let us know what you think, and remember, you can overdo it on exercise, but never on gentle movement throughout the day. Thanks for watching Got Your Back, and have a beautiful day.